Hello dear students, this is Rahul Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to start a very interesting topic, that is ray diagram rule for concave and convex mirror. Okay, ray diagram rule for concave and convex mirror. These both topic are the chapter of reflection and refraction of light of class 10th. Okay, in this lecture we will learn about the ray diagram of concave and convex mirror. Okay, what is the ray diagram? Okay, so we know that there are a lots of use of concave and convex mirror in our life. Okay, what are the use of concave and convex mirror in our life? I will make a separate lecture for the same topic. Okay, what are the use of these? Okay, so here we learn the ray diagram. Okay, by the help of ray diagram we will understand the image formation rule of this concave and convex mirror. Okay, image formation rule of concave and convex mirror. So to understand the ray diagram, to understand the image formation rule of concave and convex mirror, before it we have to understand what is ray diagram. Okay, because ray diagram will help in the image formation rule to understand it. Okay, so let's start. You are already familiar with the word with the concave and convex mirror. What are these two mirror? These both are what? Spherical mirror. We know that there are two types of spherical mirror. First is what? Concave mirror. First is convex mirror. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so there are two type of concave mirror, concave mirror and convex mirror. Okay, so there are four rules for ray diagram of concave mirror and convex mirror. Okay, so let's start from rule number 1. Okay, so I'm going to draw a picture of concave mirror. Okay, this is what concave mirror. In concave mirror, bulging side is polished. Okay, bulging side is what? This bulging side is polished. The side which look like depression. Okay, that depression side is what? Side of reflection. That side is what? Polished side. Okay, and this side is what? Side of reflection. Okay, this is side of reflection. That is what? Polished side. Okay, whenever you are drawing the concave or convex mirror, you will have to show there which side is there, which side is his polished side. Okay, because that will help to differentiate between the concave and convex mirror. So let's start. So this is concave mirror, and in the just mid of this concave mirror, here's a point that is called what? Pole. Take a point here in the mid of this concave mirror and give the name pole. That is his name. Okay, this point is known as pole. Okay, take a center here. Why I'm going to take a center here? Okay, what is its name? Why I'm going to take a center here? I will explain about it in another lecture. Okay, so this is a point. This point is known as what? Center of curvature. Center of curvature. Okay, this point is known as center of curvature. That is what? Pole. Okay, now meet these two points with each other. Center of curvature to pole. Draw a line from center of curvature to the pole. Okay, and listen, this center of curvature to the pole, this line is known as what? Principal axis. From a continuous line who run from center of curvature to the pole is known as what? Principal axis. From center of curvature to pole is what? Principal axis. Okay, and this principal axis sometimes also known as what? Radius of curvature. Okay, sometimes what? It also known as what? Principal axis is also known as what? Radius of curvature. Okay, now here's one more point. In the just middle of this center of curvature and the pole, here's a point. In the just mid of this center of curvature and the pole, here's a point that is what? Focus. This point is known as what? Focus. Okay, that is what? Focus. And from focus to the pole, from focus to pole is known as, from focus to pole, known as a focal length. Okay, that's clear. Now comes in rule number 1. Okay, so this is what, this is pole, this is center of curvature, this is focus. Okay, so now the concave mirror is ready for for ray diagram. Okay, so first, ray diagram is what, listen, you, I hope you are already know, you already know that what is incident ray, what is reflection ray. Okay, what is refracted ray, what is normal. Okay, what is the law of reflection. I hope you have already idea. Listen, you might have already idea. So listen, rule number 1 is that when incident ray coming from infinity or from anywhere, when incident ray is coming from infinity or anywhere, if incident ray is parallel to the principal axis. Okay, if incident ray is parallel to the principal axis. Okay, here you can see this is an incident ray and this is what, principal axis. I just stated what, this is what, principal axis. These both are parallel to each other. These both are what, these both are parallel to each other. When incident ray is parallel to each other, we know that the incident ray, when a strike on any plane surface or any mirror, it always reflect back. Okay, according to rule, when incident ray is parallel to the principal axis, the ray of reflection will reflect back or bounce back always through the point focus. Okay, always it will reflect back from where, focus. That is rule number 1. Okay, rule number 1 is that when incident ray is coming from infinity or anywhere, if incident ray is parallel to principal axis, then ray of reflection will bounce back through focus. That is rule number 1. Now listen, rule number 2 is what? Okay, rule number 2 is so simple, that is just opposite of rule number 1. Rule number 1, here I am going to draw the rule number 2. Rule number 2 is just opposite of rule number 1. Listen how. Here I am again going to draw, I am going to draw the same thing, concave mirror. Okay, you will have to always show the reflection surface, side of polish. Okay, see here, this is what side of polish, give a point, that is what, pole. Okay, here is the center of curvature. Okay, center of curvature. Okay, and now mid is 2 point, here to here. Okay, here to here. Okay, here is what, focus. Now listen, what is rule number 2? I just said that rule number 2 is just opposite of rule number 1. How? Listen, when incident ray is coming from anywhere, okay, but if incident ray is passing through focus, if incident ray is passing through focus, okay, so according to rule number 2, the ray of reflection will bounce back. Okay, ray of reflection will pass parallel to the principal axis, parallel to the principal axis, like this. Okay, so you can observe one thing here, these both are opposite to each other. Okay, when incident ray is parallel to principal axis, it will reflect back to the focus point. Okay, when incident is passing through the focus, then the ray of reflection will reflect back to the principal of axis. Here you can see this ray of reflection and principal axis both are parallel to each other. Okay, that is what, rule number 2. Okay, that is what, rule number 2. Now rule number 3 is what? Rule number 3 is what? Rule number 3 is also too easy. Okay, so here I am going to draw the concave mirror. That is what, concave mirror represents same thing here. Here pole, here will what, pole. Give your point, that is what, center of curvature. Meet these 2 points with each other. Okay, center of curvature is what, focus. Okay, so take care of focus, that is midpoint of this principal axis. Okay, so principal axis. Okay, rule number 3 is that, listen, when incident ray is extend it more from here to here, extend it more, that side also. So listen here. When incident ray is coming and passing through where? Passing through center of curvature. That is what center of curvature. When incident ray is coming and passing through center of curvature. Okay. When incident ray is coming and passing through center of curvature, in that condition, can you see? Can you think how the ray of reflection will bounce back? Okay. Listen, this rule, I think rule 3 is so easy. How? When incident ray is passing through, coming through center of curvature, okay, then the ray of reflection will bounce back through same path. Through what? Same path. Okay. Why it is happening here? Because in that condition, in this condition, the incident is passing through focus. Sorry, incident is coming, passing through center of curvature and striking and the falling on this side, falling on the concave mirror. In that condition, this incident ray is making on this side 90-degree here. Okay, 90-degree here. Oh, so I have you have already idea about you might have already about what the law of reflection. Okay, when when incident ray max 90-degree with the surface. Okay, when incident ray max 90-degree with the surface. Okay, so at that at that condition, incident ray, refracted ray, okay, and normal, okay, lies on same line. Okay, so in that condition, when incident ray pass through center of curvature, then reflection ray of reflection will reflect back or bounce back on the through the same path. Okay, through the same path. Okay, like this. That was what rule number third. Okay, now comes what rule number fourth. This is the last rule for the concave mirror of ray diagram. So listen, what is the last rule? So again, I am gonna to draw. Okay, concave mirror. Never forget to give here what? Never forget to give this polished side. That is very important. Okay, give it represent same thing here. That is what pole. Give it a center of curvature. Center of curvature. Meet these two points with each other. Okay, which is what principal axis or radius of curvature also. Give it a what focus. So listen, rule number 4 is what? Okay, when incident rays coming and falling on directly at pole. Okay, when incident ray is coming and falling directly on where? Pole. Okay, so in that condition, this incident ray, okay, and falling on directly on the pole, it will reflect back like this. Okay, sorry, picture is not. Listen, it will reflect back like this. Okay, like this is incident ray, this is ray of reflection. Okay, in that condition, the you can see the this principal axis is working as a normal also. Okay, you have already learned about the law of reflection in class 8. What is the law of reflection? Okay, so in this condition, center of curvature, sorry, principal axis or radius of curvature, this line is working as a normal. Okay, so this is what pole. Incident ray is falling on the pole and reflection is going like this. Okay, in that condition, this is what angle of incidence, angle of incident. That is what angle of reflection. Okay, according to rule of law of reflection, in this condition, the angle of incident will be equal to angle of reflection. Okay, so when incident ray fall on the pole, okay, and it will reflect back like this, it will make the angle of incident will equal to angle of reflection. In that condition, the angle of incident will be always equal to angle of reflection. Okay, and always according to law of reflection, angle of incident ray is always equal to angle of reflection. Here also, and here also. Okay, so here you say that where is the normal in this condition? Where is the normal? The normal is here. What? Where is normal? In the just mid of this. What? This is here is the normal. This is what, this is normal. Here is also normal. Here is what, here is also normal. And in the condition number 3, okay, the normal and incident ray and the ray of reflection all are on the same line, okay, because this incident ray is making 90-degree with the surface, okay. So I hope you have been understood what are the four rules of the ray diagram of concave mirror, okay. A rule ray diagram of the convex mirror I will explain about in the another lecture. So for this lecture, thank you, bye bye, tata.